Bella by Jilly Cooper, and I am actually amazed that she was able to get away with the kinds of things she says. These are the 1980s novels. So before she became famous for, I don't know, humped and trumped and all the rest of it. But, I mean, just like, let's look at, yeah. Right, well, I'm going to stay with Rupert then. No, you're not, said Angora relentlessly as they climbed the main staircase. You go along that passage, Bella. Rupert goes this way, and the rest of us will fan out towards the west wing, because they're all living in country houses and all the rest of it. Bella is actually an actress who's playing Desdemona. Just listen to this. As soon as she was alone, Bella quickened her pace. If she could find some room and lock herself in, she'd be safe. She started to run. Then, suddenly, everything was plunged into suffocating darkness as the lights went out. This frequently happens in Jilly Cooper stories. She fell over a chair, then found a door. It was locked. Whimpering with terror, she crossed the passage and found another door. That was locked too. Then she heard footsteps behind her, slow, relentless. She gave a sob. Slimy terror gripped her. She crashed across the passage again, found another door. It was open. She shot inside and pulled it shut behind her, but there was no lock. Her heart pounding, she leant against it. The footsteps grew closer, then stopped outside. Panic-stricken, she bolted across the room, crashing into more furniture. Of course, there's more furniture, trying to find the window. Then she heard someone stealthily opening the door, then equally stealthily closing it. Someone was in the room with her. So we just show you the window. Who is it? She croaked in terror. Is that the right word to use? Do you croak in terror? Then, suddenly as a waft of scent reached her, she nearly fainted with relief. She'd recognise that smell anywhere. It was Steve's aftershave. Steve, she sobbed. Oh, Steve. Are you by yourself? Came the whisper. Yes, I'm so frightened! Exclamation mark. She stumbled forward, and the next moment she was in his arms and bursting into a flood of tears. I can't bear it, I can't bear it. Stop torturing me like this. He kissed her as he'd never kissed her before, as though he wanted to devour her and overwhelm her with the force of his passion. He must love her to kiss her like that. Well, I'm not so fucking sure. Why have you been so horrible to me? She moaned. Like all these words, like croaked and moaned, like instead of real words, like just said. When she could speak, I had to make you come to heel. You can't marry Rupert. You know that. Yes, yes. Promise you'll speak to him this evening. ? Sorry. Promise you'll speak to him this evening? I promise anything, just kiss me again. He pulled her down onto the bed. They erupted against each other. I want you, he whispered. I want you, now. Any moment he'd be raping her and she didn't care. See, that's the way they wrote in the 70s. The Margaret Drabble's the same. You can write that now. Time we did, I think. It was a few seconds before they realised someone was screaming horribly. Bloody hell, someone seems to have been murdered, he said. Don't go. Don't leave me. He started to kiss her again, but the screaming went on, echoing unearthily through the house. I'd better go and see what's going on. I'll sort you out later. What kind of words are those to use when you're dealing with the woman you're in love with? I'll sort you out later. But not until you packed it in with Rupert. Fair enough, if they're not compatible. There's Bella and Rupert. It's obviously not right. And he was gone. When the lights came on, she realised she was in a strange bedroom. Well, we knew that. Probably belonging to one of the maids. Let's move into that house right away. Maids are what I need. Where am I? In a daze of happiness, she redid her face, makeup, and staggered downstairs. Yes, she was having these walking problems. She was staggering, and then, some other problem, never mind the croaking. She can't seem to walk properly. I mean, she's a famous actress. But anyway, she's staggering. Here we go. Steve loved her! ! She wasn't looking forward to breaking it off with Rupert, but it was no good marrying him if she really loved Steve. Good fucking point. How many times have people married someone they don't really love while they're in love with someone else? And an infinite number of times they're all going to hell. She felt so free. She wanted to swing from the chandeliers. Why don't I have one? Where's my chandelier? Downstairs, she found everyone standing around Chrissy. He was in hysterics. It's gone, she screamed. It's gone. I don't know who Chrissy is. What's gone? Said Laszlo sharply. Yeah, Bella ends up with Laszlo. There's some kind of kidnapping. But anyway, so she doesn't actually end up with Steve. Right, so this thing is a fiction. Right, I know it's a fictional book, but that's not the point. This is what Jilly Cooper does. She starts you off with someone. So, she's engaged to this Rupert person who she doesn't want, secretly in love with Steve, but then she swaps over to Laszlo. Okay, so there are actually three. But anyway, pull yourself together. See what I mean? You can see where she's going to end up with Laszlo. Because said Laszlo sharply, you see? He's the cool customer. Pull yourself together. The Evening Star. Oh yeah, they always have some sort of piece of jewellery that's really important. I was upstairs. Someone put their hands around my neck. And next moment the diamond was gone. Oh, what will Mummy say? Well, quite, what will Mummy say? Buster gut, thought Bella, and winked at Steve. But he didn't smile. He looked the picture of concern. So he's got no sense of humour. She's never going to end up with him. Don't panic. I guess someone's playing a joke. I guess someone's playing a joke? No. I assume someone's... I guess someone's playing... Guess is an Americanism. Why did Jilly Cooper... I guess... Have you ever heard anyone say that apart from... No. Bloody silly joke. Whoever's playing it snapped Laszlo. See, there you go. The moment you get that snapped, right, you get it in an Octavia, God, I don't know, at least 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 times. The moment you got that alligator reference, he's the one. I'm going to call the police, said Chrissy. She must be the daughter of the family. Don't be crazy, said Laszlo. Come on, let's look for it. But although they searched all the passages, that's very labyrinthine, uterine, as a sort of sexual reference. You don't need me to give you the details. But although they searched all the passages and rooms, no one could find any trace of the stone. That's pure sex sexual metaphor. Laszlo looked at his watch, obviously a good timekeeper. I've got to catch that plane. I must go. I'll ring you tomorrow, he said, as he kissed Chrissy. Oh, so like maybe he's in love with Chrissy. And whatever you do, don't get the police in. Okay, so a gripping read. And I mean, this was pretty random. There you go. Bella, Jilly Cooper. This will have been published in the late 70s, the early 80s. It's the original proper cover with Jilly Cooper on the cover. She did 6. Her rollicking, racy, romantic thriller. Okay? This is the blue one. Yeah. Okay. A good old-fashioned romance. Well, I don't know. He could rape her and she didn't care. You know, like, is that good old-fashioned romance? Up-to-the-minute drama, irresistibly mixed by the fantastic Jilly Cooper. Quite true. Do you want me to read this? I don't need to read this. I really... But anyway, she's this... Yeah, Rupert Henrique. Henrique? Well, he's French. Dashingly handsome and wealthy enough to buy her every theatre in London if she wanted it. Couldn't wait to marry her. See, that's no good, because he's French. But Bella had a secret in her past. The one man who knew it was about to come into her life again. Rupert's sinister, very, very good word, because it means kind of like left-handed as well. Cousin Laszlo, for some reason of his own, was trying to prevent her marriage before she knew where she was. Bella found herself in real danger. Yeah, well, it is a rollicking good read. They all are, right? These are the ones you need to read. The 6 romantic novels, not the later ones, which all, you know, that's when she got really, really famous after she'd done, you know, Jolly Super 2 and done. These are the ones, plus Lisa and Co. There are 6. I'm going to do the same thing. All right. Except they're not going to be just the girl. This is the problem with OK Cupid. It's not OK Cupid. It should be OK Cupid and Psyche. Personally, I want to do OK Etonian, but I'll never get around to it because I haven't got the time. But ultimately, you know, because I only deal with Etonians, they're my favourites. Okay, but like OK Etonian, yeah, but you need OK Cupid and Psyche. And again, the error here is that it's just about the girl. Right, you gotta have the couple. So who are they gonna be? Because obviously Rupert and Bella is wrong, but she can't kind of give the game away. And she did a set of short stories called Lisa and Co. So they've got really good titles, and I want to write one right away. So I think Posy and the Man in the Pink Shirt. You see, that's a good title, a nice long title. And then you can have a little short story compilation. That's enough for today. I've got to go. Bye-bye.